Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Wednesday, May 11th. Please stand by for the pledge to the flag.
Hi, my name is James Tayo from the Howard School. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, in the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A moment of silence. Thank you. Please be seated.
Diversity Club will be meeting today during Power Block.
Heritage Group will be meeting today after school in the Green Commons.
The Middle School Math Club will be meeting tomorrow after school.
We wish our social studies student teacher, Mr. Kellerman, his best as he graduates from his program this weekend. Next time you see him, be sure to convey your congratulations.
The town library can use WB Teens every afternoon on Saturdays to sit at a desk in their reading room where they could offer our patrons one-on-one help with digital devices like tablets, laptops, iPhones, and Android phones, specifically on how to sign up and download library books to read and listen to using their Overdrive app. The library staff would train the teens. They just need reliable students who are looking to help out and can get service hours for their time.
Sophomores and juniors, applications are now available in the guidance office for dual enrollment at Bridgewater State University. If interested in applying, please see your guidance counselor this week.
Spring Honor Breakfast invitation letters have been mailed. If you have questions regarding the Spring Honors Breakfast invitation, please contact the guidance office.
Are you looking to get in shape for your fall sport? This summer, Coach DeCastro will be providing a fall sports conditioning program for any student athlete interested. The program will run twice a week for 5 weeks, from July 19th to August 18th. The cost of the summer is $35. Permission slips are due June 3rd. If you're interested, see Coach DeCastro for details.
The sun is getting brighter, the sky is bluer, and the grass greener. The anticipation of the new fields is beginning to take a toll on student athletes. Here's Haley Ryan with more.
In a new school comes new fields and courts, and just like the new school, these fields and courts have deadlines. There have been many delays, and many people have begun to wonder why.
All of the fields will be completed, hopefully to start next fall season. I'm guessing sometime in late spring, early summer, and it'll give us time to work out some of the kinks.
The football fields should be completed hopefully by the end of the summer. Include the track getting poured, a higher fence hopefully being put up. We voted on a 6-foot fence Tuesday night as opposed to the 4-foot one that you see. They have to do the track, and they're going to add bleachers and a little snack shack with bathrooms.
Well, one thing that was supposed to be done for this season are the tennis courts, yet there doesn't seem to be a definitive answer as to why they have yet to be completed.
No reason. The contractor didn't do what they were supposed to do on time.
The tennis courts, not quite sure. The tennis courts we thought might be done for this spring, but with the building of the tennis courts, they can only pour the surfaces at a certain temperature. And if the temperature goes below a certain point, they can't pour the surface. So there's where we stand now.
The tennis players were excited and ready to be playing on the courts this year and having home games where their friends and family can cheer them on. Now they won't get to have this privilege.
I'm kind of angry about it because we kind of just built a new school and nothing's ready yet.
Too worried about the courts not being done since they weren't done last season and we did pretty well.
I mean, it's kind of fun playing in the gym, so the balls don't go flying into the woods.
With the progress of the tennis courts being unknown, the tennis players have only been able to practice in the school's gym. The gym doesn't have the same effect as an actual tennis court, therefore affecting the way that the players will be playing in their matches.
I think that it definitely will affect the way we play because we don't have anywhere to practice. We're just kind of hitting balls in the gym. We don't really have the lines for the court, so we don't know where our serves are landing.
It definitely will because when you bounce it on a hardwood floor, it's different than on the pavement. It will bounce a lot lower, so it's going to be harder to hit sometimes.
The track was never intended to be done for the spring sports season. However, it has been a slight challenge practicing without one.
It would definitely be easier if we did have a track. At the same time, I feel like we're able to modify some of the field events, and some of the hurdle events are a little harder to practice without it, but we still find our ways around it.
I think that since we don't have a track for the beginning of the season, it's going to be hard to get in workouts that kind of mimic meets, so we're going to have to do a lot of parking lot work, which isn't the same.
It's not that great because we don't have much area to practice, and we have to kind of walk everywhere else to go and practice.
Without the track being done, the coaches have come up with many creative ways for the athletes to be practicing.
The sidewalk provides a pretty nice loop to do. We also take advantage of any of the field space that we can find either behind the school or behind Spring Street School. So anywhere where there's some grass or some pavement without cars.
I think it will because it's also just running in a circle around the track gets you ready mentally for running around a track it meets.
It may affect it because I'm not being able to like practice like to the full ability, I guess you could say.
Although it has been tough to practice without real baseball fields, the baseball team and coaches have been making do without one.
Until the fields are finished, we've been practicing at the Glenn Tufts facility down the road and behind the softball fields at the Sullivan Field.
The new baseball fields are so close to being finished, and the players can see that, yet they still can't go on them.
The players are patient at the moment. I think they're just excited the season's getting going, so they haven't been complaining about not being able to play.
I feel that it's definitely a problem because without a field, it's hard to practice, and we're stuck inside, and you can't really get the full effect of the field and all that.
Yes, because I like playing at home with all the fans, and now we have to go travel with no fans.
Hopefully the fields and courts will be done for the fall sports season. Although the fields and courts aren't finished yet, the spring seasons must go on.
Thanks, Haley. I'm sure the field hockey and football teams are excited to be starting the next season with the new fields.
Attention seniors, the worldwide debut of the class of 2016 Lip Dub will happen this Friday in the auditorium during Power Block. You will have time for privs after. Don't miss out on this epic event.
Girls tennis lost to Norton in 2 matches yesterday.
Sweet and sour chicken, rice, and seasoned green beans are on the menu in the Wildcat Cafe today. Warm soft pretzel nuggets and blueberry muffins will be available at break.
Would Kayla Lewis and Ashley Condon please see Miss Oliveira in room 214 today?
And finally, our love and congrats goes out to Miss Whiting becoming Mrs. DeSimone and Mr. Whiting going back to Mr. DeSimone this weekend. We'll be waiting for your return, Mrs. DeSimone.
That's all the announcements for today. On behalf of Anthony, myself, and the morning crew, have a great day.
And seniors, we have 4 days left.